Out here in Sheffield, Massachusetts, we're going to hit a great Berkshire pond. And we were stopped off here at a really interesting old cemetery with burials dating back to the early 19th century, but most of them from the mid-19th century. And there are several veterans. Jacob Winters died in 1885, a Civil War veteran. Beautiful old cemetery that has suffered the ravages of time, especially with tree falls. But beyond tree falls, I think there might be a little bit of vandalism going on too, which is really disgusting and sad. But it was a lot more common in the 70s when you had a lot of these, basically kids going out and getting drunk in the woods and partying it up. And today, it seems to be uncommon. But what is happening, things like that. Like, why are those two stones stood up against that white pine tree, conveniently close to where you can back up a pickup truck? Answer: because there are people that are literally selling old stones in a black market, making coffee tables out of someone's stone. I don't know what they're doing, but right here is a really neat grave that was recently struck by a falling tree, and there are two brothers who died a day apart, and one of the graves is almost obliterated. You can see the stone is upside down now. But here's George Clark of the 49th Mass Volunteer Infantry Regiment, who died August 8, 1863, at 21 years old. There's a little bit of an epitaph there, but his stone was beautiful white marble and was hit by a falling tree, which is uncool. If you're on the cemetery commission in Sheffield, maybe get some local loggers to cut back these trees a little bit. Keep the lumber. Dwight and Uriah Clark. January 15th, 1864, February 16th, 1864, aged 14 and 19 years old. Friends nor physicians could not save this mortal body from the grave, nor can this grave confine it there when Christ commands it to appear. Death has been here and borne away a brother from our own side, just in the morning of his day, as young as we, he died. Dwight and Uriah, 14 and 16 years old. These cemeteries get you thinking, I'll tell you that. But now, let's get out and catch some fish. He's wearing his PFD. I'm wearing my PFD. In Massachusetts, you got to wear the PFDs until the month of May and the day, May 15th. By law, you got to wear it. Yeah, the state's annoying, I know that, but we're getting out here and fishing the northern end of this lake because it's warmed up. As a result of the sun being in the southern sky, this water will be warmer. I'm not going to say warm enough. I don't want to go dipping in and finding out. So,
that's for me to do.
Let's embark. That was strange. I was dead sticking the spinnerbait because I had a bird's nest, and this bass ate the spinnerbait. That's going to be a new technique. We're going to dead stick our spinnerbaits. How crazy was that? Got another one on here. I don't know what we're looking at. He's flailing. Another largemouth. Better size. Maybe a pound and a halfer. Falling victim to the spinnerbait. There we go. There was a nice, oh, what is this? He was right on the shore. Now, are we looking at a pickerel or a bass? I think it's a bass. Oh yeah, right on the shore, this guy. Oh, nice. Get him in the water. Get out of here so I don't skunk it. So the technique is paying off. I've gotten 3. Had a couple other nice hits. There we go. This is a bass. Number 5. Just kind of feeling it along. Letting those blades vibrate and just walking it through the weeds. There we go. Oh, slime dart. Right in the nose. Ah, oh, bigger slime dart. Hello, slime dart. Oh, my hands are covered with slime. We don't know the name of the Inuit or Eskimo people, tribally. They got a whole bunch of tribes up there, but I don't know the names of any of them. I know a lot of the tribes down here that I hear my friends tell me I should refer to. Oh, there we go. We should refer to them as Native Americans. Ooh, slime dart. He hit where the bass are, so I thought it was a bass. Oh, slime dart. Oh, they're so outrageous. Outrageous. So I buy the Jerusalem artichokes, and I'm looking up Jerusalem artichokes on YouTube. And you're not supposed to say Jerusalem artichokes. I didn't hear that you're not supposed to say Jerusalem artichokes, but the new thing they say is sunchokes. Sunchokes. They look like little sunflowers, so they call them sunchokes. Because, you know, everybody's offended about everything. We can't say Jerusalem artichokes. The West is dead. They've lost all, the very, you know, the old line, W.B. Yeats, the best lack all conviction, while the worst are full of passionate intensity. I'm of the opinion that the best ought to step aside because they're leading us nowhere. Because they have no conviction. They have nothing. You're not happy with the kayak? How come? Yeah, you got to get used to it. You got to get used to it that they do that. That's a nice bass. Look at that one. Look at this one. Look. No, it's just getting used to it. I got used to that one. We got another one. bass are in tiny, shallow water. Another one about the same size. 2 casts, 2 bass, about the same size. The brook's real deep right here. Yeah, it's 4 or 5 feet deep right there. So that means this brook is going to be deep. And the odds are pretty good that there's going to be some fish in this brook. And I'm the camera guy here, boy. You can see the channel going right up the middle. Oh, you should pick one up there. Let it, yeah, just walk it. They don't like the gold. Go ahead, throw another one over there. What happened? Want to switch? I was actually going to give you this one. I gave you the newer one. What a wetland, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll start there. This is great.
You know, that purple loosestrife really seems to have died back. Oh, another slime dart. Oh, he's off. No, he's on. I think a second one hit it. Oh, he's off. I was being tailed by 2 slime darts. One got off, and then the other one got on. Oh, there's somebody coming. When you're in shallow water, oh, there he is. Always watch the water because you'll see him. I don't have to tell you that. You know. In shallow water, you keep your eye on the water when you cast, when your lure lands, because a predator will all of a sudden make his appearance. And you'll see his wake. Oh. What are we looking at here? Oh, a little bass. It's about time. I thought maybe this shore would be inhabited only by the slime dart, but that guy just proved me wrong. Go to another one. Slime dart. He was right in the weeds. He was in thick. Oh, he's jumping right in the boat. There he is in the water. It is a largemouth bass. No, they're all largemouth. There's no smallmouth in here, I don't think. There might be. He was in the patch, but I was reeling it nice and slow. I got another one. Yeah. In the cabbage. This is a small one. You can see the kingfisher on the very top. He's got his crest up. He's beautiful. Right there. On the top of that stump. He's got to be a male kingfisher. He's looking for a mate, or he's already got a mate. He's wondering where she is. There we go. A slime dart. I'm too busy looking at the kingfisher. The slime darts have been catching it in the bottom jaw lately. Largemouth. Oh, he spit me. It's the first spit I've had all day. Beautiful shallow water in here. This time of the year, holding fish. I'm sure it's got fish in the summer too, though. There's big bass that'll come in here looking for easy pickings to ambush or to push up into the shallows where they can scoop them. But right now, there's a lot of fish in here. Beaver Lodge, which always holds fish. You got one? He's got one. He's on. The kid's got a slime dart on a Rapala. He scores. Yes. Look at that. The kid is on. Another largemouth. Oh, no, it's not. It's a surprising dart. A jumping dart. Oh, no. Oh, no. Let me show them to you guys. This is the famous... Oh, he got off. I wasn't going to fight with him. The jumping dart is back in the lake. I figured I'd toss out into the main lake instead of the shoreline, because I figured, hey, it's very shallow out here. Let's see what we got out here. Yeah, oh, there's another one. What do I got here? So they're definitely on out here, peep. This is a bass, I think. He's digging. This is a slime dart. It's a pretty big one. Oh, yes. It's a largemouth. Holy cow. Oh. Oh, he's flailing. Oh. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Nice little fat guy. Look at that guy. A chubber. Look at that chubber. And yet we go ice fishing here, and you can't, I mean, you would think you would be out of shiners in 20 minutes in this lake. Yeah. This year I had Zubik, Mikhail Zubik, do you know him? Yeah. And Drew Pomeroy, you know him?
Yeah.
So
Pomeroy used to be on the, his father was a police officer.
Yeah, me and him and Price. And reasonable. So we came here.
Well, we'll just put
right at the boat this boy hit a largemouth. Not a bad sizing. He just came crawling out of nowhere and whaled it. Holy cow. He literally hit with no line out at all. I had the lure was on the end of my pole. he took a piece of it. So definitely my pattern worked today. I mean, the idea that these fish are relating to the North Shore because it's warmer water, and they're right in tight. I mean, here we are. I mean, literally, we're in a foot of water. And most of the fish that we've caught have been in this really, of course, that's what we've been fishing, so I guess you could say that. Maybe somebody else in the world is going to say, you guys should have been out in the deeper water. But as it goes, we got a lot. You know, I think I must have gotten 10 or 12 bass today. I'm going to throw down this beaver slough. I'm going to do the unthinkable. I'm going. Now, my brother is a naturalist, and you see that lump of dirt right there? I never knew what that was. I was like, why is the beaver building like this lump of dirt? I could tell the beaver did it, right? But I didn't know what it was. So my brother just told me that is how the beaver marks his terrain. It's a scent marking system that he uses. So he uses that castorum gland. Castorum or castorium? Castorum gland. And he like spews it into the mud, and he builds himself a little mound of filth. He's got himself a mound of filth. And he marks his territory that way. I did not know that. That's what those things are. Beavers marking their territory with their castorum. Which I heard, if you grab a beaver and you smell their butt, it actually smells like vanilla and pineapple or something like that. Is that true, people?
I have never heard that.
I've heard that the beaver smell is actually a pleasant smell. High-end perfumes. The French used to trap the beaver for that castorum gland, and they would, I don't know, you know, if they're still doing it, but they probably are. So we had a nice day here in Sheffield, pounding away, catching fish, and just enjoying a nice lake at a time of the year when honestly you don't always have great success for bass. The rivers are really high, so we haven't been going after, you know, the trout like we would have typically been. But that's, as I said, because the darn streams are so high. And that'll be coming. Oh! I can't keep them off the line here. Gonna go with one more over there. I mean like 8 inches of water. Here we go. Oh, we got off. What the heck are we talking about here? So I throw one more cast. I'm right at the boat extraction ramp. I don't know, we can't call it a boat ramp, but it is Massachusetts. So for Massachusetts, what we're going to be looking at right here is a pretty high-end boat ramp. Right? That's a high-end boat ramp for the state of Massachusetts. Yes! Oh my God, my castorum gland is so sore. My castorum gland is sore.